Hey everybody, I want to talk to you a little bit about land and about what I do. So I am what you would call probably a small market niche broker. I primarily chase land listings for development, for neighborhoods, and for investment. I'm not like a corporate broker that chases cap rates and follows notes and things like that for large investors or large tenants, things like that. So I'm always looking for the land out there. And so one of my favorite things to do is to get out and like cruise around and look at the ground early in the morning or like in the late afternoon. And I've been doing it lately, and I've noticed some changes, so I want to talk about that. And yes, I'm probably the creeper that someone put on Facebook, drove by my house and stopped and then drove away. So sorry. So one of the first things I've noticed lately with land and my drive arounds is the lack of active listings. You know, you used to drive around, they're always the Kaiser listings, my listings, the land people that do north of the regular activity. Well, there's a fraction of them today. You can't, there's not many at all. There's not many farm ground for sale. There's not many big parcels for sale outside of State Road 32 maybe, and maybe 146th Street, things like that. But going north, there's absolutely nothing north on 31 really, and 236th Street and State Road 38. And I find that really odd. I mean, I think there's still an opportunity to sell, and I still think there's probably people that want to sell, but it's interesting to me that nobody is on the market right now. And I wonder if we could fix that. Start asking, why is your property not for sale? Why are you not getting listings? I asked the brokers that normally have signs out in the country to sell things. And the main reason they don't have listings is those sellers and owners have nothing to do with their property or their proceeds. So typically those sellers would 1031 and exchange it up to another property further away that costs less per acre. And so their investment and their taxes are less of an impact together. But today they won't do that as much because if they sell, they got to pay the capital gains taxes. Instead of going north in Hamilton County and maybe buying 10 or 20,000 per acre land, they have nothing to do with their money. So one of the main reasons is they get a huge tax hit and capital gains hit if they sell their land at this point. Another reason that there's a lot of stuff not for sale or listed or selling is that there's nothing to do with it. We have kind of almost like a utility infrastructure delay here. So you have to have water and sewer for development to happen. And if you look at the water and sewer maps compared to what land is available, really inside the water and sewer maps is pretty well developed and or under contract or being planned right now. But outside of that, that's that dead area. Nothing can do it. Nobody can do anything with that stuff. So the cost of if you were to buy that property and develop it, you'd have to bring all the utilities in, and that cost just is way too high to make sense or make a return for those developers. So what's the solution? This happened on State Road 32 where it just seemed dead, and then all of a sudden over a 5-year period it built out. So there is no solution. There's nothing we can do really to make things happen. All we can do is be in the right place at the right time and be ready to work. But what will happen is at some point the utilities and infrastructure will catch up. The market will catch up to where people want to do more development, and so it's worth doing those things. And the sellers will realize either it's time to sell because of age or their own circumstances, or opportunity will show up further down the road that they could 1031 exchange into. So it's nothing that we can plan or do to make it happen, but we can be ready and we can be the best at it. So let me know how I can help you. I hope that helps. Bye. Wait, how many little pockets of soybeans are there around? I just think that's cool.